Hello and welcome back to the Bard's Tale 2, the Destiny Knight. We're still here. We're still trying to get the last piece of the wand from the Destiny Stone, which is here in the town of Colossus. Last time we explored the Destiny Stone. We got through the first two floors, and we explored the third floor as well. We made it to the snare. Ran into some difficulties. The hints, one of which was, well, I'll go over it back there. For now, let's get back into town here. Turn on. And we'll see how it goes. One of them, I did wind up having to look it up, and I'm gonna blame it on something else. I personally never accept fault or anything I've ever done, but the other one I did figure it eventually. It's a kind of a silly oversight on my part. Let's see here. Let's just run. I don't care what's in here. It's not the right way. This way. Feel glad I have those speed boots that make it so I can from basically everything. Imagine having to fight all this stuff. Way too many fixed encounters in here. Go away. Brave heroes do not have time. Let's see. Stairs to beat up these statues. Run just by reflex. Ow. Dang. Turn. Statues don't like that they're shy. I get that. These things lasting more than doesn't heal drain. A shame. Actually, that way was quicker. Let's go this way. Let's see now. Oops. It's fine. Let's fight fog. Okay, portal into the snare. You know, it's nice if they actually give you a choice on this one. Every other portal, every other snare, they don't give you a choice. You step onto it and you're just sucked right in. Let's go in. That's wrong. See, I tried Zen Master before on that first. I did not try it on this one, so. Magic Mouth on the Wall speaks to you, saying this: a tale to tell of ages gone, which bards once sang in deep despair, of he who fought the evil one and cast his fate within the snare. Past shuttered doors and fractured glass, the Dark One called into the gale. See, I had originally misread this as gate. It's not gate, it's gale. That's not a T, that's an L. So that was one of the mistakes I made. In Shadowed Mass, the face of Bold began. As Stormfist scored his broken back, steel whirled on his bloody head. Bold One screamed, and the sword became as brittle as sand. One of pure, solid creed was gone, and evil task upon, until by good he shall be freed. His name is all I truly ask. And so, right here, the answer is Zen Master. Turns out. Now, Zen Master is not a name, it's a title. If anything, name that's being suggested here is Bold, because that's what he's being referred to as through this whole thing, is Bold One. Zen Master is not a name, but the answer to this is Zen Master. It's full. Here's the Zen Master. Looks a lot like the stats are worse. Anyway. Now, it's Gale. I had tried Gate last time, so, I was on the right track. I thought I was right. I was doing the right thing. It's just I had a transcription error there. Zen Master can get the ring. Only the Zen Master is allowed to use the ring. Top of the party. Good. Okay, so now, let's see. Let's follow this. Left. But a corpse without a past until you call his name. Are cast. Okay. But a his name. Cast. Okay. That must be our solution to the next one. That's right. A-R-S-T. Sorry, but Master has the equip. Alright, let's try the second set of directions here now. Down. Left. Teleport. Okay. Still works without a past until you call his name or cat. The hand which did the deed. It's without a past until you call. It's still not Zen Master, is it? No. Let's see. Is it open? What's the third one? It's different. There we go. Left. Right. Down. Up. Same message. Asked. Should use an exclamation. Okay, that was it's 4. See, it's left. Still the same. No. Down, down, down. Left. Right. Once again, still the same. Might change at some point. It's still not right. It's 5, 6. Down, down, down. Down. Left. Right. Up. Still our cast. Isn't right. Seventh and last one. Down. Left. 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 Down. Left. Up. Right. 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 Up. Oh. Take it somewhere new. 16 east. Something special. Magic Mouth speaks to you saying this. It's great in fame, restore him proper name. Or cast. Okay. Second. Correct. 13. Same spot. Let's go north. Curses, I'll see you soon. Ones, seek me at the hut of the sage and meet your destiny. Oh. That's it? Is that it? Yes. You can take it. Character. Just dump the stuff. It's fine. Okay, that was actually it. Uh, that was faster than I thought it would be. Well, that's fine. Got the Zen Master with me. I guess he can stay. Why not? 69 grand. It's not even very... I guess I could have used the Spell of Dreams for that. Alright. Let's do... Okay, it summons monsters. Or whatever. Let's go back and then sell off the few I picked up. I also have to get the fragment storage. Die. It's the shot. Down this way. Sell those Zen arrows. I don't need that. It's the bank. This way. There's all of my... Now, I need to... Let's go to the Sage's hut. Is the Sage... Lagoth Zanta? Has the Sage been Lagoth Zanta all? It's been sending us to where the items are. That would be a twist. Like, if it's not the Sage, then why is he hanging out outside the Sage's hut? I don't know. I mean, nothing in this game really makes a lot of sense. Let's head down to Corinth. Save the game. To the Temple of Sage's hut. Which I assume is Lagoth Zanta, told me to seek him at the Sage's hut. But also the signs have been telling me. I don't know. Save the burn. Sage, Lagoth Zanta. It's me 1,000. Evil genius is Lagoth, else he has not posed the threat to the land that he is. Yet an enemy to be respected. I think his whereabouts are unknown, but I'd not be surprised to find him near. Sage. Arn Temple. Arn. Okay. There's nothing to say there. Let's see. It's the fine. It's right here. There's the altar. And yet not all things are complete. Okay. Have all the fragments. Do I need some? Enough space for this. Space. Take off these gloves. Right. It's the no spin ring. Let's see. 2, 5, 6, 7. I need 3 still. Stuff. Stone. Alter Yvonne. Something strange is happening to Yvonne. Wow, something strange is happening to her. Yvonne has become the one of legend, known to all men as the Destiny Knight. More of a wizard than a knight. Power courses through her as never felt before. Full extent of Yvonne's powers are as yet unknown. Good for Yvonne. But they appear to be incredible. It was foretold that you shall receive power when a spirit has come upon you. Must now go and be witness to this all. Yvonne got the scepter. Yep, Yvonne is now the Destiny Knight. The Destiny Knight is immune to all status conditions and cannot be turned to stone or killed with a critical hit. Any damage to the Destiny Knight will normally kill them. Instead, reduce a small amount of their spell points. If they run out of magic, they can still die. Okay. Slot offhand. It's not even a weapon, it's an offhand. Alright. Stuff back. Yeah, it's the scepter. So it went from 7 wand fragments to a scepter. Okay, sure. If you combine 7 things that are about wand size, you might get something that's about scepter sized out of them. I feel like 7 might be a full staff as opposed to a scepter. That's fine. And this is actually pretty cool. She's now the Destiny Knight. Our gnome Archmage. Stats are maxed out at this point. So, Zen Master's still with us. Hanging out. He's gone to the... I wonder if can I go and get 7 more pieces from the snares now that I don't have them anymore? Like, is the game set up so that I could go back and pick up more snares and just make everyone a Destiny Knight? I wonder. I'm curious about that. Also, would the status carry over to the 3rd game? Okay, so now if we go see the sage again, is he going to tell us anything? Oh, he's here. Okay, yeah, so the sage was Lagoth Zanta. Welcome, my friends, to the home of Lagoth Zanta. In cunning, it is true, but your days have now come to an end. Your quest is through. Your quest is through. There should be a comma here. Prepare to die. 30 Boulder Guards, 30 Boulder Guards, and Lagoth Zanta. Okay. I can just attack, and you can attack. Shoot an Zanta. Can cast. No. So cast. The Zen Master died. Oh, Glenda also died. Vivian also died. I'm gonna get to... I might get killed by these Boulder Guards. Health seems to be doing telling it. I just have to get through 60 casts of this. Lagoth Zanta's already dead. Here we go. Zen Master's dead again. There's another dream spell. Spell of Dreams is pretty over. Okay. This is kind of ridiculous. Card Song. 2 instances of the spell song up. Let's cast. Just melee march. One. Let's just keep casting Dream Spell. One. It's not like I need to save my spell points for something. Zen Master's dead again. I can't believe Vivian just one-shot him with an arrow. That's good enough, right? Poor Zen Master. He's gonna really regret coming with us. He's gotta regret coming with us. Hey, that first group is half done. What do you want to sing this time? Do you want to sing Sanctuary Score? Sure. Let's just keep going. Spell, why cast anything else? Of course. I can't believe there's no final dungeon either, actually. Like, why does Lagoth Zanta just show up at the Sage's hut? Why does he not have his own dungeon? Did like the team run out of space on the disc, or did they just run out of time, so they had to go, you know what, he was the Sage all along, you know, he's just here. He doesn't have his own dungeon. The Destiny Stone was actually the last dungeon, and the second floor of the Destiny Stone was nothing. It was just, there was only 2 real floors to the Destiny Stone. The last dungeon only had 2 rooms. That's really weird. They have to have run out of time or budget or something, right? This poor friggin' guy. What a weird ending. It's just, yeah, come see me at the Sage's hut. I'll be there. Whoops, I was the Sage all along. Or maybe he was the Sage's roommate. I think he was probably the Sage, right? I think that has to be what it is. Dang, I might run out of spell points here. No, I'm fine. I got a halberd, actually. Have I seen a halberd? Yeah, halberds were like one of the mundane items. One of the from this game. It's barely any money. Well done! At the death of Zanta, the armies of the realm muster and march to defeat the invading hordes, who easily fall. The king himself enters the hut and salutes you. Here's the king. Look at this guy. He's got a C for 8th. O mighty ones, I thank thee for thy service to the realm. May the All-High bless thee and keep thee strong and prosperous. In my own little way, I give you a little bonus. Congratulations, your quest is over, but a new one is bound to begin. So what was the bonus? Did he give me money? When I beat up Mangar in the first game, they gave me a bunch of money. Give me any items either. What's this bonus that he gave me? Alright. I guess that's it. That's the game. I can be in volume 3 now. Sell that halberd. I don't think anyone else wants to sell. Save the game. Should go and level. Maybe I should save a level this game when presumably I can get stat increases from it, but I don't think it's something I really want. Maybe he gave me a bunch of XP. I test and see if I can get another fragment of one of those. Tombs, and if this would be the next one, right? Charge my spell points. Otherwise, take a while. Bye. Okay. Dang. Go to the tombs, take the passage. Spell. Let's see here. Down 2 floor. I can't. Okay. Let's see. 16 north. 10 east. Stairs down. I want to get there. South. Let's see. It's a shame I don't have those fragments anymore because they were pretty useful. What does the scepter do? I use the scepter. Scepter cannot be used outside of combat. That's a shame. Like that's a real shame. Seeing the batch spell and seeing the batch spell and healing thing on demand. There's other items that do them. It's the batch spell part. I should pick one of those up. Get on to the next game, but let me see if I can grab. I need to find out if I can pick up more copies. Yes. This way. Can I get Destiny? That's pretty broken. Especially the whole in to stone. Cannot be turned to stone or killed. The critical hit. Let's see, it's anti-magic. Let's just cast. Then it's yeah, one segment one. Who gets it? I can pick segments. I can do it. It's not too important to throw away. Glen. Okay, so you can get or one right segment. Interesting. Conceivably, can you make anyone a Destiny Knight, or is it only? Yeah, casters. Is it only archmages? Let's see, I'm in this right now. It's the or right. It's the bank. It's two. Store the ring. Yeah, I don't know if I'll actually bother to go ahead and dig at I'm gonna buy these though. Ah, they're charged items. Only has 7 charges. Shame. Because this here casts batch spell. But it's not infinite uses like the segment 5. Well, I guess this is going to be a short stream. Hey, I'm done. So there's not really anything else to do. Let's just head back to Tangramain. As much as I could, gather up more segments and vote more people. At least one more person, but possibly my party to Destiny Knights. That would be pretty cool. But there doesn't... I don't think it's necessary. I just don't think it's necessary. Okay, well, that was actually really short. I really should have just kept powering on this last time, but I didn't. So, here you go. You know, overall, here's our completed map of the last dungeon in the game, Destiny Stone. See, 4-1, pretty sparse. Like this huge open room was really the most painful part. Second floor was like a complete waste. All you have to do is beat up these 4 statues and then step onto here and you're onto the 3rd floor. All of this is like completely empty. There's 1 MP regen tile here. It's like a couple of little messages here and 1 thing here saying, oh, 4 statues will attack you if examined, which, I mean, yeah, I figure most people would at least try examining them. Figure that out on the... And the 3rd floor was this. There's a whole bunch of wasted tiles in here. And... yeah, you don't even ever actually correctly answer this riddle. Do you? No, you don't. Answer this one wrong. Teleports you into here. This one here, Zen Master. Again, not a name. Up to here, Gale. Through here, following these hints, which, you know, this aspect here, where this doorway maze changes. This whole doorway maze changes its configuration, and you have to follow different sets of directions every time you go through. That's reasonably clever. I do think that was well done. And then eventually it opens up this, and you get your wand segment and teleport it out. Lots of wasted tiles here. And overall, it's okay. It's okay. You know, my feelings on the game overall, it was okay. It wasn't quite as good as the Bard's Tale 1, I think. Like, the main thing here is that your characters start off fully developed. They gain, like, a couple of stat points for each stat, and then HP. Like, I have a couple of characters who have over 1,000 HP. My Hunter and my Bard both have over 1,000. Glenda the Paladin is pretty close behind. Theodore the Monk, a little further behind. He's on par with the 2 casters. On the other hand, as far as armor class goes, like, my Paladin should be like the tankiest person. Has like, -18 AC. Theodore has -50. Her spell resistance doesn't seem to be particularly better than either. Just not sure what the point of having a paladin in the party is. She's not very good. She doesn't do that much damage. She does less damage than the hunter, and she has worse armor than the monk and hunter. Granted, a lot of the hunter's armor is coming from the spirit snare. It's 9 armor from that, so, you know, okay, fair enough. She has She has better armor than the hunter if you don't account for the spirit snare. But she doesn't instantly kill like the hunter does. She doesn't have that milk axe and minus 50 AC like the monk does. So, yeah, I don't know. And then just overall, yeah, character development is very little. Very little character development compared to the first game where you level up and feel like you're getting more powerful. She never got, like, an upgrade to her diamond armor first game. She got the Sword of Tsar and the War Gloves. And that's it. Everything else is from the first game. Likewise, he only picked up the Deadly Rang for his ranged attacks. And everything else is, well, the elf boots give like better magic resistance, I think, which he needs. And everything else from the first game, he didn't upgrade his mid. The first game were his leather gloves. Dennis here, our bard, picked up a bard bow and a song axe, and the elf boots and these drums of death, which, well, they're okay. It's just not a lot of character development, which is disappointing. Casters at least get their Archmage spells, and one of the Destiny Knight. Which is cool. I wonder if this is going to carry over to the third game. I do wonder about that. Yeah, I guess we're done. We're done with the Bard's Tale 2. Overall, it's a decent game. I would say it's not as good as the first game. The snares are kind of cool. I do think that the little forced puzzle segments of the Snares of Death is an interesting addition to the game. I also think that not all the puzzles are very well written. Like it's not exactly intuitive with some of them. You know, endurable is not a virtue, it's endurance. Zen Master is not a name, it's a title. But in general, it's pretty well done. In general, combats definitely get annoying, and you can just run away from it. It's not like you... Even as high level as I am, the final fight was not very challenging with the Dream Spell. I can imagine that without the Dream Spell it might be a little harder. But, like, you should have the Dream Spell by the time you get there. Like, there's really no reason you couldn't, so... Yeah. Combat's mostly annoying because of things like status effects and instant kill effects from enemies, like being turned to stone, things like that. Not so much from any real tactical difficulty. It's an old game. It's an old game, and games from this era tend to not have very much tactical difficulty anyway. They tend to not be very complex. You're just facing like 60 of the same enemy plus the boss, and the boss himself goes down extremely quickly. Like, in general, the real enemy in these games are the environments, it's the dungeons, it's the battle of attrition, getting from one end of things to the other with enough resources left to still fight, like one last man to fight. And when you can just run away from the fight, well, it sort of takes away from that. But yeah, it's really man versus dungeon rather than man versus man for these sorts of games. Like, you don't have large, powerful, complex bosses like you do in modern RPGs. You have a dungeon and a battle of attrition, and then the boss is just a regular enemy, or even weaker than a regular enemy. Like Lagoth Zanta went down from a critical hit from our hunter, just arrowed him, and that's all there is to it. And then it was just a slow grind through all the statues, as they repeatedly killed the Zen Master, and he got brought back to life in what I'm sure was a fate worse than death, just a living hell for the Zen Master. And then after we were done, we took his ring from him, kicked him to the curb. And now he's just wandering around, seeing what the modern world is like, doing doing Zen Master thing. I hope he's happy out there. I hope he's happy. I hope you're happy. I hope we're all happy. Here in this living hell that we all exist in, called reality. Until next time, stay safe and have fun. Be starting a new game next time. What it is, I'm not quite sure yet. I've got a couple of ideas. I think probably a game. So, probably going to do an indie game before turning our eyes back to New Tokyo Legacy series. Not sure how big the series is going to be. See, I guess we will find out together. Me and you, the hypothetical audience that might someday watch this video. And if you are a hypothetical audience in the future watching this video, probably already know what the game I played next is. It would just be there in the VODs. But, you know, suspend your disbelief. Pretend like you don't know. Goodbye.